There's a world out there, a world waiting for you. Waiting to be explored. Waiting for you to leave your mark. Question is, are you ready for takeoff? To see places you never imagined. We fly so you can touch the sky. Captain Flako invites you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the views as we take the skies. Welcome to That Flight Sim channel. As always, happy flying.
What's going on, fellow simmers, watchers, fans, loyal followers of That Flight Sim channel? Here is Captain Gonzo with a somewhat of a repeat of last night. Unfortunately, if those of you guys were watching our live stream, I had some connectivity issues. Wi-Fi decided to do its own thing late last night as we were getting ready to push back and start, and I gave up. I didn't want to bother anymore. Technology just betrayed me. But anyways, there's Captain Flako next to me there on the Fenix A320. So I'll extend the hellos over to him.
Yo, welcome back everybody to That Flight Sim channel. We are back at it once again in the A320 Fenix and Captain Gonzo in the PMDG 737. And this time we are taking a flight from Charlotte over to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Should be pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoy this one. It's a little spontaneous stream before work, like we call it, early in the morning. So yeah, guys. Pretty much like Gonzo said, we're kind of repeating the stream because he had connectivity issues last night. I continued on the Twitch side. But yeah, it's always fun flying together, and we kind of stayed with that like, oh man, should have finished the flight. It's the kind of thing. So yeah, here we are. Gonna do this. We're gonna start, inputting all the stuff. We got our flight plan already ready to go. And yeah, you guys have any questions during the stream or the flight, just let us know. We'll be more than happy to answer them for you.
Indeed, we'll try to be monitoring those chat size. So either way, because we are a little bit tighter on time today, let's go ahead and start setting up these birds, man. So I'm setting up my IRSs2 online. Gonna get my emergency lights armed. Turn on my seatbelt signs. We're letting the APU fire up, guys. Turn off these engine bleeds for now. Come on. And over here, we're just waiting for the blue lights to let us know that the APU generators are online. There it goes. We are good. Cycle that.
All right, for those on my end, I got the APU starting up now. Getting everything fired up. We can always take a look here and check out our APU page. There it is. Sweet. Flaps opening up.
Beyond ATC connected.
Good so far. Go ahead and import our flight plan. There it is, Charlotte to Harrisburg. Good.
Yep, I'll be doing the same thing over here. See if GSX wants to cooperate. If not, no big deal. Ah, there it goes.
So on my end, I'm instantly loading the aircraft. So we're a little tight on time today. So instant load. Aircraft's loaded. Sent to McDo. Alright. Okay. Oh, so Gonzo, yesterday I had an interesting thing happen to me as I made it to the runway. My whole, like, everything reset. I lost a flight plan on the McDo and everything. Like it was, I've never seen that happen before. I don't know if you've had that happen.
No, man. Did you have your dumb question? Did you have your generators online and everything?
Yeah, no, like the plane was on. It's just right when I was gonna take off, it gave me insert takeoff speeds, and I'm like, what do you mean? I already did this. And then when I looked, everything was erased, like the flight plan, all the, performance page, all that, everything.
That is really weird, dude. And I never had that. I mean, so far, but I'm not saying it can't happen to me because flight sim and these add-ons, they're so complicated that sometimes they just have a mind of their own, man. So.
Yeah, so I just sat there, held short, reinserted everything, and then good to go. But yeah, it was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that sucks, man. Alrighty, so I've got my EFB set up. Looks like today we're taking the Critter 6 RNAV departure out of runway 18 center. Let's review that departure real quick. So runway 18 left and center, climb on heading 183 to 1260 feet, then on heading 183. Or as assigned by ATC. So we will be using beyond ATC, guys. So we can expect some type of vectoring to Dean and then go on to fields there. Alright, let's get the FMC set up.
What cruising altitude did you get?
Stand by. I got 33,000.
Okay, they gave me 31, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Because I am on the 700 tonight, guys. I am switching over from the 800. Obviously not as comparable to the A320, but it's just for fun. Not really too worried. We saw the comparison last week, and to be honest, guys, it was pretty similar, man, for both these aircraft.
On, yeah, pretty good. Okay, so got that. Flight plan, Charlotte. Departure.
Flight plan.
Center. And what is it? Critter 6?
Yep.
There it is. Fields.
This will be Southwest 267. Yeah, for some reason on the 700 here, I'm not getting the option to request a flight plan through SimBrief, so interesting.
Huh.
And I had it set up because I've used this bird a lot of times before, man. But we'll do it manually, no biggie. So, Critter 6 dot Critter.
Oh. So it looks like ILS runway 13 doesn't have any stars.
No, yeah, so the airport itself doesn't have any star, just because it's just a smaller airport.
Yeah.
So, but you do have an actual instrument approach plate for that runway.
Okay. So no star available. And no transition, so that's already in there. Okay.
There we go. Okay. So now we're looking at fields. Elsa.
That's all set up there. Go to here. Do our performance. Departure performance.
Tango 299.
Sync live weather. Calculate that. 658.
Alright guys, yeah, and like Flako said, I'm just gonna go ahead and load the payload real quick of the aircraft. I'm not too worried about GSX doing its thing. Looks like our fuel is 15,800 pounds.
Alright, dude, I am pretty much set up. Good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and tune in on ATIS.
Copy.
Get the information here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call in for clearance.
Roger.
Charlotte clearance, good morning. American 320 requesting IFR clearance to Harrisburg Airport in Pennsylvania. Clear to Harrisburg Airport via Critter 6 departure with the fields transition. Then, as filed, maintain 5,000 departure frequency 135.6 squawk 6026 American 320. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback and then start. American 320. All right, bro. Everything is looking Gucci.
Copy that. Just getting my V speeds.
Yep. I'm gonna request push and start.
Copy. Let me do my radios.
Charlotte ground, American 320 requesting clearance for push and start. Gate Charlie 10. I think I'm on 10. I don't know. Or 6 or 8, whatever it was.
All right.
Push back and start approved. Face southeast, American 320.
Charlotte clearance, good morning. Southwest 267 with the numbers requesting IFR clearance to Harrisburg. Oh God.
Southwest 267.
Mine was kind of taking a little long to respond.
Information golf.
I don't know what's up with that,
Cleared
but
to Harrisburg Airport.
Hey, and Cheesehead is here tonight, or with us today. What's up, Cheesehead? Thanks for tuning in, man.
Maintain
jeez.
5,000.
We got a few viewers on the Twitch side too. We got Hybrid Predator and Executor MCR. What's up, guys? Appreciate you guys tuning. I believe those are my UK friends.
Let me get my read back real quick.
Yep.
All right. Copy that. Southwest 267 is cleared to the Harrisburg Airport via the Critter 6 departure with the fields transition. Then is filed. Maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 135.6 squawk 4540.
Southwest 267. Readback correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
We'll call ground on 121.9. We're ready for push and start. Southwest 267. See ya.
Yeah, it's Nick. Nick from the UK. What's up, bro? The Twitch side, because you guys have different names. So you guys have your, you don't have your government names. All right, let's get these engines started. Here we go.
Copy that. Let me go ground a call here. Let me get my beacon. Let's get ready for departure. And Charlie ground, this is Southwest 267. Charlie 6 ready for push and start.
Southwest 267, Charlotte ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southeast for Southwest 267. Thank you. Hey.
My pleasure.
He just said, my pleasure.
Yeah, nice.
Finally, they're nice to me. Hey, Cheesehead, don't
Right.
worry about it. Last night, I had some Wi-Fi issues, man. So I actually ended up disconnecting right as we started the pushback. And Captain Flako had to finish the flight by himself on the Twitch side. So don't worry about it, man. It's all good.
It was lonely, Cheesehead. It was lonely.
Maybe some cheese from Wisconsin would have kept him a little bit more
Oh,
awake.
yeah. Absolutely. All right. I want GSX to pull me forward because now I'm blocking you. Okay, can you request that?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. Okay. I guess they're just stopping me here. I'll get out the way.
All right, he's raising the tow bar now. There we go. So let's go tail right.
Not the right thing to do. Smart guy.
Brakes released. All right, boys and girls, let's get this baby started up. Let's go ahead and get our engine bleeds on. Let's close our packs. Fuel pumps. And we'll start with engine number 1.
Here. Don't mind.
Oh, I should clear you right there, bro. It'll be perfect.
Sweet.
Get some fuel. Damn, that's cool. Cheese said 18 hours on a Lufthansa A330. Good lord.
Oh, she.
Yeah, we need to get that level of commitment one day here, man. But
Hey, Nick, I'm doing pretty good, bro. Just doing a little flight here before we go to work in a little bit. Yeah, dude, how you doing? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hope everybody's doing good, brother. All right, my engines are on. I got the lights on. Let's let ground know. Charlie ground, American 320 is ready to taxi for departure. Holy shit, he's talking fast. Taxi to runway 36, Charlie, taxi via Echo 17, via Echo, hold short runway 23. Okay, let me pull up the chart here because I have no idea where I'm going. Not that. Got it. Ground charts. Import info. So they're sending us to 36 Charlie.
I'm I'm gonna tell him unable because I'm gonna take off of 18 center, so the opposite end.
Okay, so what do you just request?
Yeah, I just don't know if they'll. I don't know how Beyond ATC will handle it.
Let me see. Charlotte Ground, American 320, requesting runway change to 18 Charlie. See if that'll take it.
RTO. Did he give you a good one or no?
No, he's still waiting for the request. Taking forever.
Copy. Yeah, I'm just gonna take off either way out of 18 center because if this was VATSIM, I'd be a little bit more worried.
Yeah, you're right. So 18C.
It should be right to our when you come out of the apron. It's to our east right now, to our right.
Yeah.
And Charlotte Ground, Southwest 267, ready to taxi to 18 center for departure.
I think I broke beyond ATC. What? This guy's asking for another runway.
Copy. Taxi to 36 center via Echo 17 Echo X. Hold short of 23 Southwest 267.
They all good, bros. Sal's good. Eldest boy goes into year 9 in high school in September. Wow, dude. Youngest is now 5 and going into year 1, and I'm 45 learning to drive. That's funny, mate. That's good, bro. I'm happy everybody's good. I'm doing a little expedited taxi in here.
Oh, taxiing into the gates there. Okay. Get our flight directors.
It's funny because they wanted me to go to 36 and then my live traffic or whatever is taken out of 18.
Yeah, I know, and I was looking at the ATIS and all that, and winds are prevailing out of the south, so.
Passed my theory test about 3 weeks ago. Now I got my driving test on the 18th. Nice. Very nice. Well, as long as you don't start doing burnouts and stuff.
All right, taxi 36 center, crossing 23, continue via Echo 17, Echo 1, Southwest 267.
I broke my beyond ATC, so I'm just gonna keep going, and once I'm airborne, I'll reset it.
Cheesehead, you read my mind, man. He said, will we be doing the Southwest speed test or speed taxi? You are 100% correct, sir. That is why I am repping the Southwest colors, and I am punching the throttle here, baby.
Might as well call myself Southwest because I'm flying through this thing.
There you go. Amen, brother. So there is Captain Flako way up there.
I'll hold short here. Make sure everything is Gucci. Predictive wind shear. Set. Take off. Check. Was complete. All right, sounds good. Take a look out here. I see Captain Gonzo taxiing on over here. The Southwest 7-3. Beautiful. Take a look outside. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up. Yeah, Nick. Any of these mornings, like tomorrow morning, would be a good one. Just let me know. Hit me up. We can play some Warzone for sure. Gonzo, it's always fun playing Warzone with them because you know they say some funny stuff. They're from the UK, so they'll be like saying some
Like
funny
bullets
stuff. Yeah.
and other lovely words.
Oh, very colorful words.
Roger. I want to repeat them right now, but we are live on YouTube, and YouTube doesn't play nice.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm taking off.
Copy that.
My airfield. I'll do what I want. VTAC.
And Charlotte ground, Southwest 267, ready to go. 18 center.
Southwest 267, request not understood.
We are
Southwest 267 radio
airborne.
check.
All right, gear up.
Southwest 267, reading you loud and clear.
Alright, yep. Beyond ATC is not really responding, so I am on the takeoff roll now as well. Got the head-up display here set up.
Airspeed alive. Knots.
Flaps up.
B1. Rotate. B2.
Oh, yeah.
Climb.
Alright, we're bringing up some flaps.
All
There we
right.
go.
I am in the soup. Climbing.
Copy that.
Nick said, us from the UK use colorful language. I'm shocked at the accusation, bro. We'd have to use a Discord so Activision don't ban us. For sure. For sure.
start bringing flaps up. Oh, I love watching the wing flutter and the wing here.
I have a new comeback, but not sure I should say it on here. Message me privately, Nick. I want to hear it. Oh, this is cool going through the clouds.
Oh yeah,
very, very cool.
beautiful.
Even yesterday's departure out of Boston was pretty cool because it was like overcast. So once I got like above it, it was really nice.
Nice.
All right, past 10,000, we can shut these lights off.
Yeah, I put this bad boy into maximum rate, so here we go. Cheesehead saying he can't wait for the Southwest Nut Mix. Hopefully they have cheese. Dude, we knew you were coming online, so we specifically requested. I specifically requested it. So Cheesehead, don't worry, man. I got you covered. Only the finest cheese. Only.
Only.
Alright, let's get these engine start switches back to off. Let's get our wing light off. Logo off.
We contacted all the local dairy farms in Charlotte.
This is why I like flying with real weather, because obviously it makes it a little bit more challenging at times, and it just gives a little more dynamic feeling when you're flying around, man. Like right now, we're in a dark, dark cloud, climbing on our way up to 33,000 feet. So ladies and gentlemen, just hang back tight and enjoy the ride.
Dude, am I going the wrong way? Oh my Lord Jesus.
Yeah, you were heading south, weren't you?
But my flight plan, did I have, oh God, hold on.
Because you had vectors, so vectors are just whatever ATC sends you to. So if you didn't program your next leg, yeah.
Yep, golly. JD, direct to JD. Would you look at that? We're turning around now.
Put it in reverse.
Put it in reverse. Hey? My bad. And this, guys, is why you don't switch and fly at the same time. Man, I to like Puerto Rico at this rate.
Yeah, it looks like Flako had different plans. He's ditching us to go to Atlanta.
I was heading straight south. That's crazy.
All right. Whoa, did I just see some ice? Oh, no. I'm good. Oh, resetting our altimeter. There we go. Crossing 19,000. All right, boys and girls. So yeah, we have Beyond ATC turned off for now. Might start it up again once we're up in the cruising altitude. But yeah, they weren't really responding. One of the flaws of Beyond ATC, I'm noticing that more often. Sometimes the app is taking a sweet time responding. I don't know if it's something to do with the AI server or whatever it is that they use. But keep in mind, guys, as we've said for the past few months, they are still in development. They are tweaking it out. It's still way better than flying with default ATC. That is 100% guaranteed, guys. So don't be afraid. Try it out. The bugs are something minor that I think can be overlooked. But other than that, if you want to practice your ATC skills, whatchamacallit, yeah, it'll help you. And if you are maybe a little timid from joining VATSIM, try some Beyond ATC first, man. It's very interactive, pretty realistic, and it'll help you get over that fear. So try it out, guys. But with that being said, I'll be stepping away from the mic here for just 2-3 minutes. So I'm going to leave the cockpit camera on while we climb up to 32,000 feet.
Yeah, like Gonzo was saying, if VATSIM is one of your goals, if you want to join VATSIM and fly with ATC, with real life ATC, you know, real world people talking to you, and you're a little intimidated by the process, because trust me, I'm intimidated by it. Beyond ATC is a good practice. It'll help you get those procedures down, as far as like getting used to asking for clearance, asking for, you know, contacting ground, asking for push and start, taxi instructions, tower, takeoff, etc., you know, through the whole flight. And you don't have to worry about embarrassing yourself or anything. You know, you're just talking to a computer. It's kind of weird, but you're just talking to some AI, but it helps you get into the rhythm of it. And I think it's great. It's a great practice tool. I definitely feel a lot more comfortable now if I were to go on VATSIM and do a flight, to be able to know, like, okay, I am doing the right thing. I'm asking the right things and stuff like that. So it is recommended. I do recommend Beyond ATC. It's definitely worth it. It gives you that extra level of immersion that we've been missing with the sim. So, and from what I hear is that they are making their own their own traffic injection. So then the traffic injection will be synced to the traffic control. So then, like, you'll see other planes, and then you'll be hearing the traffic control, you know, talk to them as well. So it's gonna be very, very cool, man.
Yeah, man. I was just listening to you. I stepped away, and I'm back now. But yeah, man, absolutely. And keep in mind, guys, like Captain Flako said, so you get to practice getting into the flow of the readbacks. So like getting your IFR clearance, getting your taxi instructions, and keep in mind too, the one advantage that I will say that VATSIM has over Beyond ATC is flexibility, right? Because you're talking to an actual person, an actual controller, a human being sitting at home, you know, doing the air traffic control role. So you can, in this instance, be like, hey, I'm unable to take this runway. Can I be assigned this runway instead? And that is a real life thing. You can say unable, within reason, of course. And so, yeah, you have a lot more flexibility, more realism, but Beyond ATC definitely sets the bar. Either way, we have a new watcher on YouTube. His name is Arav Barabari. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name, my friend, but he said this game is cool. Indeed, my friend, this is Flight Simulator 2020. What you are seeing is obviously a payware add-on, which means you have to buy these aircraft, the ATC and the airports, but it is 100% cool, man. Me and Captain Flako, or Captain Flako and I should say, we've been flying flight sims for over 20 years now, probably more. We started back in the day when we were kids in the late 90s. And here we are in the next step. And of course, you can expect us to be flying in Flight Sim 2024 towards the end of the year once it is released. I believe it was November. So I will for sure be pre-ordering that sim once it becomes available for pre-order. And you should see us there shortly, man, in the next 4 or 5 months here.
Stand by, got the blue call.
Copy. And while Captain Flako comes back, yeah, guys, for those of you watching for the first time, we do plan on making some more random sessions where you, the watchers, can join us. We do have a few individuals who have joined us before, such as Beardy McFly. He is from Australia, so his time zone right now is obviously very different. But we've flown together, man, before. We did air-to-air refueling one time where Beardy and I were flying the F-35, and Captain Flako was on the KC-46 tanker, and we were flying around Hawaii, just doing some air-to-air refueling practice, and it was pretty awesome. So one of these days, we'll open up a session where you guys can just join us, and we'll get on small planes like a Cessna or something like that, and just do some island hopping or something like that, man. So keep following us. Keep in mind, we do work full-time. Both Flako and I work in the nights, so in just a few hours here, we have to be heading to work, unfortunately. But we'll try to make some more flexible scheduling to get some more people involved and have you guys join us. So with that being said, we are at our cruising altitude of 33,000 feet. So let's go ahead and turn off the seatbelt signs. Give the flight attendants a call. Let them know that the cabin is ready now for in-flight service. And passengers are free to move about the cabin. However, we do encourage you to keep your seatbelts on. We also have Av Polo. What's going on, Av Polo? Thanks for tuning in, man. Wherever you're watching from us, thanks for tuning in and joining our stream. This is a flight from Charlotte all the way up to Pennsylvania and Harrisburg. Nice little airport up there. So this should be about under an hour flight time. We are already cruising. However, we do have some gnarly headwinds here. We are cruising on a heading of 017 with a quartering headwind from the northwest at 40 knots. So it is holding us back somewhat, but you can see right here on the navigation display of the MFD, we're doing 430 knots across the ground, about 463 true airspeed. So not too shabby of a cruise. Let me lower the sounds just a bit here so I can respond. Hey, Apollo, this is not VR. I have tried VR before for flight sim, and it is a little finicky. You got to get the right settings. What I'm using right now and what Captain Flako was using is Track IR. And Track IR is pretty much a little infrared receiver that you place on top of your monitor, and you clip on a baseball cap with a little receiver. And wherever you move your head, such as right now, like I'm doing left and right, the camera will move inside the cockpit or outside. So it is similar to VR, just not as immersive because you're still looking at a monitor, but it definitely offers a more clear picture and I feel like a little smoother for flight sim. But I did try VR a few months ago. A coworker of mine let me borrow his headset, and honestly, man, it was insane. It was amazing. I also fly DCS World, and when you're flying a jet with VR, you literally feel like you're in there, man. So, yeah, and also Toby. Toby is a great eye tracker as well. My cousin, on the other hand, who's an airline pilot in the real world, he uses Toby for flight sim, and he loves it, man. So eye tracking is definitely another alternative. And Toby, I believe, have stepped up the game lately, man. They're actually being used. Their software and their I guess you could say their methods are being used for the upcoming Pimax Crystal Super, which I am tempted to buy later on this year. So yeah, man, if you want to try it out, just make sure your hardware is good, because you know, if you don't know, flight sim is very, very hardware intense. So you need to have a very good gaming computer in order to run all this really good. But yeah, VR will definitely challenge that a little bit more. So make sure you got everything set up. And as always, VR, you have to play around with your settings and sacrifice maybe a little bit of the graphic quality just to get better performance. But if you want the full immersion, definitely VR is the way to go. But for now, Track IR or Toby will do just fine, man. Hey,
all right, guys, I'm back.
Roger that. A Flight 365 who joined us last night is back online. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Yeah, Flako, we've got multiple viewers on the YouTube side. We've got Polo,
Nice.
who he was just asking us if we're flying with VR. I'm explaining to him how we fly with Track IR and the head tracking and how much smoother it is in terms of, you know, clarity and stuff like that. But VR is definitely impressive.
Yeah. Nick, Captain Gonzo is on the YouTube side, so he's on the Flight Sim channel, YouTube channel. So if you go on YouTube and look up that Flight Sim channel, he's streaming on that side, and then I'm on the Twitch side under Captain Flako. So either way, guys, whichever you prefer, whatever streaming platform you prefer, we have it both ways.
Hey, and we just have a brand new subscriber, by the way,
Yep.
Faria. I'm sorry again if I'm butchering that name. Thanks for the subscribe, man. We really appreciate you giving us some love. Just hang in there. Oh, and I also forgot to shout out Vivienne Santiago. Vivienne said hi. She is watching as well, so thanks for tuning in, Vivienne.
That's right. Nick, Captain Gonzo is family brother. He's my cousin. He's actual private pilot, and you know, we, like he probably said earlier, we've been flying since kids, bro. Like we've been flight simming for a very long time. So yeah, man, we decided to partner up and start, you know, taking the channel a little more serious, making tutorials and stuff like that. And we are pretty much on the same work schedule and might even be closer on the work schedule now to the phone call that I got.
Hey.
I'll text you that. Gabe, also Nick wants to know if you saw the message I texted you, because it is pretty colorful.
Nick, I gotta tell you, you fit right in with us, man, because that is exactly how we express ourselves. Unfortunately, we got to keep it PG. All right, we are on YouTube. We might have some younger watchers and listeners on the Flight Sim community, so we have to keep it clean. And like Flako said, we do try to harbor a realistic environment even when we're having fun. So yeah, man, trust me, we share the same sense of humor, so we just want to have a good time. Yep, there's Nick Shields. He's saying, "What's up, bud? It's Hybrid Predator." Yeah, buddy. We definitely share that same sense, man.
He said, "I'll be good."
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So yeah, just following up on the chat over there. Looks like we have Polo. He's saying that he plays Flight Sim on the Xbox. That's pretty cool, man. I've never tried it on the Xbox. I do have an Xbox, but when I wanted to get back into Flight Sim after 12, 15 years of being away from it, I wanted to just go all out with a flight PC. And that's what I did, man. I told the wife after I bought the computer, of course, because that's how you do it. And I started buying all the peripherals, man. So if you want to see the accessories that we use and all of our equipment, just check out the descriptions on most of our videos. We try to keep that in there. But yeah, Flako and I talked about it, and we're like, look, if we're gonna get serious into Flight Sim, let's just dish it out, put the money in now, invest into good hardware, because we also wanted to future-proof them, so that when Flight Sim 2024 comes out, we're not having to upgrade again. So yeah, Flako and I, we run some pretty high-end PCs, and even then, keep in mind, with these high-end PCs, we do have some frustrating moments sometimes with Flight Sim. It
Absolutely.
is just very, very hardware intensive, but again, we are using photogrammetry, so it is updating the landscaping, the ground, all the buildings and the scenery, and yeah, it'll eat away at your resources, but it's worth it, man. Fly 365 is asking, what is the best sound in aviation to you? Tiago Mendez coming in responding, the A320 barking, indeed.
Yeah, the PTUs.
Yep, we call those the puppies in the cargo bay, man. They're always streaming at you. But yeah, man, definitely one of the coolest sounds. For me, there is nothing like the sounds of the Rolls-Royce RB211 engines, which are on the 757s, as well as back in the day the L1011s, and I believe some 747s. Those Rolls-Royce engines just have such a distinct noise that when every time I hear it overhead, I know instantly what it is. So yeah, man, it's awesome. But honestly, Fly, anything aviation is a good sound to me. And Flako, I am reading your messages right now, so stand by for
Copy.
your response.
Chisa says, have we ever tried flying a 1980s plane like the DC-10 or the 727? I mean, real life, we have flown some older planes. On here, we've flown the A300 ones, so that falls into that era. I don't think we've ever done it on stream, but we did have the MD-80 as well. There's a few planes, there's a few older planes that we do have. Even the 737 that Gonzo's flying, it's closer to that era for sure. How do I get on multiplayer like y'all are doing? I think, how can I friend you? So Flight 365, you have to go and it's kind of hard to explain. On my side, Gonzo would have to show you, but if he hits escape, there's like a little friend request menu, and then you would have to put in our names, and then it would pop up and we would see you as a friend. I think the easiest way would be you give us your username and we'll add you as a friend, and then that way we can coordinate a flight with you at some point.
Absolutely. So yeah, just if you want to drop your username there on the chat. If not, you can always probably send us a message through the YouTube page or something like that, and then we can just add you later on. But yeah, right now if I try to add you, it'll pause the flight, so we're a little bit short on time, so we're just trying to get to Harrisburg as quick as possible. But yeah, man. And yeah, Cheesehead, he says he was just asking because he didn't know if Flight Sim had more data aircraft. There definitely are a few out there. Also, shout out to Tiago Mendez. He just subscribed. Thanks for the love, my friend. We definitely appreciate you guys showing us some love and support. And for subscribing, man, we hope to keep you entertained. And as always, keep watching us, man. Go through our video history. Check out the tutorials we've put out. I think right now some of our greatest hits were on the Black Square Duke. One of our
Greatest hits.
yeah, one of our absolute favorite aircraft to fly. We definitely abused that aircraft in all its variants for a few months there, and we're just taking a break from it now. But I can guarantee you, if you tell us, hey man, we want to fly a twin-engine GA plane, I guarantee you 10 out of 10 we will choose the Black Square Duke.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Fly 365 said, Foba Beans, don't ask the name because my dad has this account for years. Hey, no worries, man.
No worries. You should have seen some of our earlier usernames. I actually have one. There's this game I play with the kids on the phone. It's called Brawl Stars. Pretty cool. But I actually brought out a throwback username. My daughter was like, "What's your username?" And I was like, "It's Sir Betty 407." So that was a throwback username. Yep.
All right, I'll be away from the mic for just a second. Be right back.
Copy. Also, you took off from the runway that is 20 minutes from you. Oh, nice, dude. You're in Charlotte. You're out there in North Carolina. She said, watching a Packers game in the cabin on the 737 on my iPad. Jeez. I play spot there all the time. Nice, man. That's awesome. Well, I've flown into Charlotte a couple times. More than a couple times, a few times. And it's a really cool airport, man. The only thing that sucks about it is I'm always catching a connection flight. So it's like I have to run to my next flight. And that airport is huge, bro. Like it could take you at least 20 minutes to catch your connection flight, you know, walking from one gate to the other. Tiago says, y'all gonna fly the Phoenix too? Tiago, I'm actually in the Phoenix. So I'm live on the Twitch side if you wanted to see it. I'm in the A320 Phoenix. But yeah, we fly the Phoenix all the time, brother. It's one of our favorite planes. Between the PMDG 7.3, the 777, the Phoenix is, I think we still prefer the Phoenix over those planes, to be honest. It's really, really fun. I'm more comfortable in the Airbus side of things. It's just because I learned it first, if that makes any sense. When the flight sim came out first, and back in 2020, that was the fly-by-wire made their free version of the Neo, and that was pretty much the only airliner out at the time. And so I learned pretty much the systems on the Airbus, and there's still things that I don't know, but I'm pretty familiar with the Airbus. And Captain Gonzo's cousin, he's a real-life Airbus A320 pilot for American Airlines, and he's walked us through a lot of the procedures and stuff like that. So really, really good source of information from Gonzo and I, just because he's helped us out a ton, and he's shown us a lot of stuff on the Airbus.
Absolutely, yeah, man. Like Captain Flako said, having a real-world Airbus flyer definitely helped us learn a lot of little secrets and stuff that Phoenix just nailed right on the head, man. So when you hear a real-life pilot say that they practice and they train on the Phoenix, you know that thing is pretty solid.
Yeah.
And Polo, hey man, yeah, we hear you, man. That Bald Eagle video was just a quick for fun video. It wasn't anything.
It was for fun. I actually know Cletus, just because I'm in the race car world stuff, and then so it was kind of just for fun. I sent the video to him, and yeah, it was just funny because he's always saying that stuff. So I know it was a little it's a little overboard, but yeah, it was just a fun video.
Yeah, we try to keep it balanced here. We do some silly videos sometimes. Sometimes well, Flako, you remember the day that you and I were flying the Arrows and we were just drifting on Tampa? So
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, I don't think we ever live streamed that session, but me and Flako were literally on a PA-28 on the ramp at Tampa International Airport, just drifting, like literally drifting the airplanes as best as we could, and we literally spent a whole hour just laughing. So yeah, man, we do some realistic videos, and then we also, you know, aspire to more of a sillier audience, including our own interests, because we're just a bunch of goofballs. So keep in mind, it is a game as well, as much as it is a simulator. But yeah, man, we definitely appreciate the feedback.
Yeah.
Like I said,
we love his videos too, trust us. We're, you know, I'm a huge gearhead. I'm involved a lot in that world, in the racing world, so I'm around him a lot and his cars. But not only that, just seeing that he's an AF geek just like us, you know, he's buying helicopters, buying airfields, is so sick, you know, like it's just like the best of both worlds. So we're huge fans for sure.
Oh yeah, and yeah, man, it's awesome to see that. And also shout out to Phineas Andreka, sorry, man. We are both native Spanish speakers, but sometimes some last names throw us off a little bit. But Phineas, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you watching us. Stay tuned, because we are on our way. And let me show you where we're at right now. So, on my end, we've got just under 99 nautical miles to our top of descent. At 16:27 in the simulator time, and it is 16:14 right now. So just another 13 minutes and we'll be beginning our descent into Harrisburg. So stay tuned, man, because this is where the fun begins.
Oh yeah, I'm further back. I am about just to hit Ilsa now.
Copy.
What waypoint are you at?
I am on my way to Courage, COURG.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I see you on the VFR map. But we're making progress.
Yeah, man. We are abeam Charlottesville right now. We're according to our map. So we'll be descending abeam from Washington and Baltimore on our way to Harrisburg, man. So stay tuned.
Yeah, Nick, you gotta get airborne again, bro. You know how we do, man. If there's anything I can help you with, shoot me a message.
Af Polo saying he's doing a long haul right now. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome, dude. We still haven't done too much of a long flight here. And Flako, I was actually going to plan with you to maybe start a flight on like a Friday afternoon, like around 5-6 p.m. And
Yeah.
then we come back around midnight or something and then get the landing portion. So maybe that'll be a good time to get the 777 from PMDG
Yeah.
and stretch his legs. Maybe a coast to coast, Los Angeles to Jersey or to JFK.
Yeah, no, that sounds fun. Or like our good friend says, fun.
Fun, nothing serious.
Nothing serious. For those Formula F1 fans, definitely recommend Rocket Powered Mohawk. Nick, do you watch Rocket Powered Mohawk? I'm sure you do, bro. You have to. He's from your neck of the woods. You gotta know who Rocket Powered Mohawk is, especially since you watch F1. Please tell me you watch it, and if you don't, I'm about to change your life for the better, my brother.
Hey, Fly365 is saying my mods never show up in the sim. Hey, that's interesting, man. I think you said you play on Xbox, so I don't know how it works on the Xbox side, but sometimes all it is just a folder that's out of sync or something like that. But yeah, it can get tricky, but once you figure it out, it's all taken care of, man. So again, highly encourage you to get on the PC side if you don't already do it.
Polo, I have to get going. We'll be descending in a bit. Keep it going, guys. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging out with us. And Tiago looks like he's an F1 fan as well. He says, "Poor Russell, bro." I'm not a huge Russell fan, but that one hurt, man. Not gonna lie. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, that one sucked, man. You know, somebody pointed out in the comments on the F1 page that you can see Toto Wolff's face. Toto Wolff being the head guy, the principal of Mercedes. He didn't look too excited when they finished. Like, he just had like the serious smirk.
It's almost like he knew.
Yeah, it's like, oh man. So that kind of opens the question: did they already know that they were underweight, or was it just like a hey? As we were finishing, one of the engineers was like, "Hey, bud, we might be in trouble," and he was like, "Great."
Yeah, you're right, because they did pan the camera to him, and he didn't seem like he was genuinely excited. Either that, or he wanted Lewis to win, but I mean, he still ended up winning. But yeah, I don't know.
And Fly365 saying no, he plays on PC. That's interesting, man. We'll have to get with you one day. Maybe give you a one-on-one, and we can check over your add-ons and your folders to make sure that everything is set up properly. Again, unfortunately today we don't have much time after we do this flight. But yeah, man, if you give us a message one day, send us an email or a message, we can try to help you out. Make sure your mods are being properly installed and that you have the folder config, because Flight Sim 2020 is a little bit finickier, and you have to have a separate community page, or not a page, a folder, where you drop in all your add-ons. So it could just be something as simple as that, man. So don't sweat it too much. Like I said, send us a message. We'll try to help you out one of these days.
Nope, I never heard of him. Send me the link. Oh, dude. About to change your life. Which one should I send him first? The Lance Stroll video?
Yeah, that's usually a good
Yeah, I think
icebreaker.
that's a good icebreaker. I'm gonna send you a video, Nick, and I expect you to sit there and watch it immediately. Oh man, this guy definitely changed my life. There you go, Nick. Sent it over to you.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so just around 6 more minutes and we'll be beginning our descent. For those of you watching on the YouTube side, there is the magenta line showing our trajectory. Courage is the next waypoint, then BAMI. And that green T/D with the green circle stands for top of descent. So that is where the flight management computer indicates to the aircraft, okay, we are ready to begin our descent based on the distance left to our airport, our destination. So stay tuned because we'll be setting up the aircraft here momentarily for that. And while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and set up that arrival into MDT. We'll do the ILS-31. We'll do the Harrisburg transition. There we go. Now when we take a look on the navigation display, there we go, we've got the procedure loaded in properly. Let's go ahead and pull up the chart. So on my end, you can see the initial approach fix, IAF, is the Harrisburg VOR. The localizer frequency will be 110.9er with a final approach course of 128 or 128 degrees with a decision altitude height of 508 feet relative to the altimeter setting, which is what we're going to be setting up on our approach. Or if you're going to do it on your radar altimeter, it'll be 200 feet above ground level. So let's set this up right now, 110.9. We don't have the fancy equipment like Flako has on the Fenix, so we have to do it manually. And 128. There we go. So we've got the approach briefing complete. Let's set up our minimums to 508. And you can see here on the 737, you have your minimums knob. You can switch between radio or barometer, right, for your baro, for the altimeter setting. So we're going to set this to 508. And you can see it there on the PFD. So, Flako, you should be on your way to Courage now, right?
Yeah, I'm 45 nautical miles out from Courage.
Okay. I just passed Courage on my way to BAMI, so you're probably like 4 or 5 minutes behind. It's not a big deal.
Copy.
Hey, Cheesehead, absolutely. You can keep the cheese, man. That is all yours. We got it exclusively for you, man. So, you don't even have to pay for it, by the way. We paid for it ourselves. So, feel free to drop a tip on the beer jar or something like that. On the way out of the airplane. Thank you for flying once again with Captain Flako and I. And thanks for tuning in, man. So the cheese is all yours, my friend. Yeah, Cheesehead, go ahead and check out that rear the F galley, man. Go ahead and rate it of all the cheese.
So it looks like Nick is enjoying the video. He said Stroll has the spatial awareness of Stevie Wonder. Oh man, just enjoy that masterpiece, Nick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just under 3 nautical miles to our top of descent. I've already set my altitude on the motor control panel down to 3,000 feet, and we should shortly see the descent starting. Let's get our seatbelt signs back on. There we go.
Nick's like, I've subscribed to his channel.
Beautiful.
Very good, sir. Very good. I think I've gotten like 15 people to subscribe to his channel. It's the greatest thing ever.
Oh yeah, we've been spreading the gospel of of rocket-powered Mohawk. Cheesehead says, okay, I told the crew that if they take my cheese, I will track them down and ship them to Antarctica. Anyways, gotta get to eat all this cheddar by X5 for free. That is 100% correct, my friend. Alright, I've got my destination forecast uploading here. Oh, data link config invalid. Okay, disregard that. So,
Take a look at mine over here. The Courage. Where was your top of descent after Courage?
after Bammy.
Okay, got it.
I'm already descending. I'm passing 28,500, so on the way there. So yeah, guys, one important tip whenever you're doing flights in any airliner, or heck, even any GA aircraft, what they teach you in flight school, even for VFR, is stay ahead of the airplane. Don't let the airplane get ahead of you. And by that, I mean, like particularly here, right? So we were getting near the top of descent. You saw that I started checking my approach plate. I set my altitude to 3,000, verified my approach course and all that. Get that done while you can, because once you're on the descent, it tends to get a lot busier in the airplane, in the cockpit. So you gotta start monitoring what ATC is instructing you to do, making sure you're not violating any restrictions on your arrival, any speed. So set everything up ahead of time while you can. That's one thing that my cousin, who flies real life airliners on the Airbus, he always tells us. He's like, guys, once we're on our way cruising, we're already setting up the approach just to eliminate one more thing, right? And that way you don't have to be rushing to set anything up, man. Jacob Rock 1045 is asking, what game is this? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, my friend. We are in the PMDG 737-700 on my end, and Captain Flako is flying the Fenix Simulations A320. These are study level aircraft where you have to know what every single button and switch does, and you can get away by making it into an easier mode. You can just do some keyboard commands, but we like to go for the realism and just do everything as if we were really sitting there, man. So yeah, check it out. If you haven't heard of PMDG or Fenix, these are the highest rated right now add-ons for flight sim, as I understand. Again, because of that level of immersion and realism. Fly 365 said, I'm still here, just flying the same route, but I'm a bit behind. Awesome, man. Yeah. That's cool, man, that you're trying to replicate the same flight. Flako should be descending here shortly. I am descending, of course, so by the time we all touch down, we should be within 10-15 minutes of each other, man.
Yep. Yeah, Jacob, this if you don't know the game, you know, you might not know some of the lingo that Captain Gonzo's talking about, but he's mentioning pretty much the companies that created these planes. So he's flying just a Boeing 737. I'm flying an Airbus A320. But we just mentioned the people that make it just because when you mention those names, it just shows the level of authenticity that the aircraft has. So like the PMDG, like he said, is study level. Everything works on the airplane. So it's pretty much the real deal. Same with the aircraft that I'm flying on my end. So, yep, just for layman's terms, we're just flying a Airbus A320 and he's flying a 737.
For mobile, man, I don't know. I know there's a few simulators out there for mobile that you can play on your iPad or even your iPhone or your Android. I can't remember too many names off the top of my head for flight simulators like that. Obviously, you'll be very limited in what you can do and how interactive they will be. But yeah, man, for sure there are many simulators out there available for mobile games. So. We get some drag in here because we are a little bit high on our arrival. And again, guys, we're doing this descent without ATC. We had to disconnect from Beyond ATC. It was just not responding, so we'll save it for the next live stream. We'll make sure to have everything set up, and you guys can hear us interact with Beyond ATC, so you guys can practice your ATC skills. However, at the beginning of this live stream, we did get our IFR clearance with Beyond ATC, so if you guys want to backtrack and listen in, you're more than welcome to, and so you guys can get a glimpse of how it is to work with Beyond ATC. How you looking, Flako? You should be descending right about now, right?
Just past Bammy. Actually, no, I've been past Bammy. And yeah, I should. Yep. I did pass the top of descent. I was over here doing some calculations for you know what. So let me go ahead and start descending down to 3,000. All right, guys, here we go.
I am passing 11,000.
Making our way down.
Making our way downtown.
Making our way downtown. And the gospel according to Mohawk.
All right, let's go ahead and set up our auto brake.
Nice, Nick. Very nice. Well played, my friend.
Let's get our heads-up display. There we go.
I do know about it. Just want to know if it's for mobile. No, Flight Sim is not available for mobile. Only Xbox.
Yeah, I just responded to that a few seconds ago.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. I let them know that like we're not too familiar with mobile Flight Sim stuff and all that, but that there are definitely there's definitely options out there available for those flight simmers that want to play mobile. Just not too familiar, to be honest. So just to show you guys the level of realism that this aircraft includes. So right now, the airfield elevation where we're going to be landing is 310 feet. So we're going to set that here on our pressurization panel. We're going to set it to 300. It's the next available thing. And then I'm going to set up my heads-up display to have the proper runway config. So what we do is we go here, we go to runway. Elevation is 310. And our landing distance, which is 10,000 feet. Yep, so we're good there. Enter. And then we're going to put it to IMC. Although, we got VMC conditions. Get my landing lights on. Yeah, Cheesehead and Tiago, yeah, I believe a lot of these handcrafted airports are so intense. I don't know that they're even available for Xbox. I could be wrong. Again, just not familiar. But yeah, you got to imagine with the level of detail and scenery and demands, I just don't know that the Xbox could keep up. But I could be wrong. But yes, some people definitely have issues with handcrafted airports on Xbox, and that does not surprise me, man. Alright, so I'm going to manually take over for speed here. Let's actually switch to vertical speed mode. Let's slow it down to 200 knots. And I believe the airport should be somewhere over there. Yep, I believe I see the runway already up to our 1 or 2 o'clock. So our descent rate here, a little bit too fast. And we're going to turn on our localizer mode so that it knows to capture the localizer. As you can see on the first officer's display here, I have the approach display, and that purple block over there, the magenta block, should start to move as we begin to intercept the localizer, and you'll see it turn solid once the localizer is active. Let's get flaps 1. Yeah, let's make it flaps 2. You see the flaps coming down. There's that magenta bar coming on. You can see it moving its way in as the autopilot steers us. There's the airfield, guys. So now I'm going to activate my approach mode. And if you look on the PFD, that solid diamond, magenta diamond that's to the top, should start to bring itself down. So we are a little bit low right now. Let's slow it down. Go flaps 5. Yeah, Tiago, JFK is definitely the scenery where you can go to test out any computer, man, regardless of how high-end or how low-end it is. That is where you quickly know if you are good or not. So trust me, even us with the higher-end PCs, we still get some struggles here and there. Alright, let's go flaps 10. We're slowing her down. We're looking at a final approach speed of 132 knots, so let's slow it down. With flap settings 30. So we are established on the localizer, waiting for that glide slope. Gear coming down. Yep, there we go. She is fighting that glide slope a little bit. Easy there. There we go. Now it should be a little easier, guys. So let's get some 15 in. Flaps 15. Let's arm the speed brake.
Gonzo, do you read me?
Yes, sir.
All right, sounds good. Just my connection got lost for a sec.
Copy.
I'm still good.
Let's
Yeah,
go flaps there.
it was on my end, Nick. I don't know, internet went down for like 20 seconds. Weird, but we're here. And Cheesehead, that's a flex, bro. You reserved the whole row for yourself.
Alright, guys. I'm going to hand fly this thing in. So, autopilot coming off. Auto throttle is off. My controls.
Yeah, flight 365, about an hour. Flight time, hour 35, block to block.
I love this approach, man. Beautiful scenery out here. So we're just a little bit too fast. Again, our final approach speed should be 132. We're at 138. We're going to pitch. Drop some airspeed here.
Cheesehead says you get a little extra flair because of the weight from all the cheese he's eating.
There you go. Alright guys, we got 3 green, flaps 30, speed brakes are armed, auto brake set to 3. We are committing.
Oh man, I'm really high.
There we go, guys. Moment of truth. You guys know what to do. Count it out with us. The 50, 40.
Let's see here.
50, 30,
Power to idle. Hold it in. And beautiful touchdown there. Speed brakes deployed. 2 in reverse.
Sebastian, what's going on, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Recharge.
60 knots. Going to idle. Manual braking. And there we have it, guys. Welcome to Harrisburg. Beautiful approach in here. Tracking the speed brakes. We don't need the heads-up display. Start bringing the flaps up. Let's turn on our APU. Turn off our strobes. Tiago, thanks for that, man. And, uh-oh, looks like Cheese is not going to like that. I don't know if the Packers were playing the Steelers, but it looks like the Steelers just had a touchdown. Alright, let's see what gate's available for us here. I'm not too familiar. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, I've got a random parking. APU is online. Let's go ahead and switch over to that generator. Let's bring up that parking spot one more time. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the marshaller. Let's kill the taxi light.
Tiago's a Pats fan. Oh boy.
Uh-oh, there's going to be some war here in the...
That's funny.
Oh, I have two marshallers now. Great.
Beautiful.
All right, I think I parked a bit too far, and the marshaller is, looks like, yelling at me. Let me see. Oh, she's telling me to cut the engines. Okay. Engines turning off. Fuel pumps off. Let's get our anti-collision off. Seatbelt signs. Hydraulic pumps off. Probe heats off. Yacht Amber. Let's go ahead and get the chocks on. Small jetway. There we go.
All right. Should be lining up here. The runway.
Roger.
Had to circle around. I was a little high, but I'm there now.
All right, I've got the jetway connected. Let's open that left door.
All right. Airfield is in sight. Beautiful.
So while we wait for Captain Flako to make his approach in here, you can guys see the belt loaders coming into position. And again, for those of you that don't know, this is GSX Pro, a product payware, of course, by FS Dream Team, FSDT. It brings your airport environment to life with ground handlers, baggage handlers, pushback operators, catering trucks, stair trucks, you name it. It's got it all, guys. So a little finicky. You do have to spend the time and set it up at every gate of whatever airport you're going to be using for whatever aircraft. But once you set it up once and save it, that's it. It's there forever. And you just have to use that gate in the aircraft, and GSX remember where everything should be. So look at that, guys. Baggage handlers are doing their thing. Luggage is coming off the forward and aft cargo. Wheel chocks, I should say, and cones are on. There are 2 chicks though. 2 of them are driving the tugs, so that's pretty cool. Let's go check out the stair truck over here.
All right. Beautiful. Love when everything is working. You should see me coming in on the approach right now through the river. It's a really nice approach.
Copy. Let me know when you're like a mile or 2 out, and I'll slew over there with the camera.
Copy. Just intercepting the glide slope now.
Okay.
All right. Making our way down.
And yeah, guys, you see the stair truck is back here on the aft door. I haven't set up the bus to pick up the passengers for this airport, so that's why you're not seeing any passengers, but they do model the passengers deboarding as well. So again, pretty cool stuff from GSX.
All right. 1,000 feet.
Copy.
Looking very nice.
All right, let's go ahead and slew over there and take a look at Captain Flako on his approach. There he is. I think I see him.
All right, guys, let's see if we can butter this one.
Trying to stabilize this drone camera.
Autopilot is off. My controls.
Come on, baby. Got a nice little camera angle here in the grass. Looks pretty awesome. We're not seeing the gear down. That's just Flight Simulator doing its thing.
Holy lag.
There he is. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and of course the jetway just disappeared. And now people are just floating through. Awesome.
Hope people had their seatbelts on because I just slammed on the brakes. Not they're going to get a mouthful of the seat in front of them.
Cheese just said Sully landing because he didn't have any gear down. But no, man, he had gear down. Again, it's just Flight Sim being special. Sometimes the gear won't like show on my end until he's literally on the ground, so just a fault.
All right. I see you parked over there, southwest. I do
Yeah.
have a scenery here.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is a nice airport, man. I was on parking 3. I don't know if you want to like look up on GSX and request parking 5 or whatever's next to me.
There's AI, but that's cool. I seen a Legion, an American, 319. I see you. Only thing, it was a little laggy coming in, but I think that's just the injector.
Yeah, I didn't run it for this flight. I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Yeah, like right when I got to when I took control, it started lagging a little bit. I'm like, oh, great. So you see, Tiago, even we run into these issues. And I think it's just because the scenery is trying to populate all the airplanes and stuff on the ground. Yeah, bro. So when I flew into here, bro, you see like the mountains on there to the left by the river. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Really nice. Is there a gate to your right? I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, right to my right. But you're going to my left. I'm seeing it right now.
Oh, sorry, to your left. No, I think you got the last one.
Yeah, so you're gonna be just on the tarmac.
Oh, there's a spot. There's a spot, but whatever. They can use the stairs. Scenery's nice, dude.
Yeah, I love it, man.
I forgot who made this one.
Yeah, we just got it a few months ago. I just don't remember who made it, but I'm a fan of it, man. Looks really good.
This is a Falcon over here.
Yeah, Falcon 20. Looks like we got a Saab 340 over there, a Cirrus.
Oh no, there is a gate here. Gonna pull up here though.
There we go, nose to nose. There we go. Deboarding is completed. Let's get some catering trucks out here.
I love how my 2 ramp workers are just sitting there watching me taxi in. They're having a great conversation.
Yeah.
Probably ran over some cargo stuff, but I'm gonna park it right here.
I may or may not be guilty of doing that when I was a ramp worker. We've been sitting there talking, drinking coffee, and there's 3 jets taxiing in, and we're like, oh, hi, what's up?
I'll try and get an RTX 4000 this year and get rid of my old GTX. Gotcha, dude. We're both running 4080s, and again, it's just the nature of the sim. I don't think there's any rig out there that won't get stutters or any type of issue.
Yeah. So one good thing is, most brand new processors, CPUs nowadays are multi-thread, and they have the ability to process a bunch of info at once, meaning you can run stuff smoother. However, for whatever reason, Flight Simulator 2020 does not support multi-thread support, so it will still limit your CPU to 1 core, as I understand it. But do not be afraid, because Flight Simulator 2024, the developers have already addressed that it will support multi-threading. So guys, we might finally see our hardware be unleashed to its fullest potential, meaning that we probably won't suffer from stutters anymore, because now, as it sits, pretty much the simulator is bottlenecking, right? And what that means is it's pretty much limiting the CPU, and it's having the GPU, the graphics card, just do all the work. So that's why you might see some stutters and stuff like that. But once multi-threading is available, I guarantee you guys, everybody's going to see an improvement on their performance. So we can't wait. Looking forward to that. And also remember, all these add-ons that you do get and you purchase for Flight Sim 2020 will be compatible with 2024. That is now confirmed by the developers. So I'm hoping that stays true, and that we can enjoy some great performance out of our rigs for years to come.
That's right.
But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Harrisburg. Thank you guys for watching us today. Again, this is just a makeup live stream for yesterday's failure on my end. We are happy to be here, made up for the live stream. Again, our regular schedule right now is Sunday nights around 10 p.m. Eastern. We are working on maybe modifying that a little bit here and there, such as like this on a Monday, doing a quick live stream. So guys, thanks for watching. We love the interaction, we love the engagement, and yeah, man, looking forward to it. And Tiago has one quick question. He said, you guys know if the Fenix A320 will be compatible with 2024? Absolutely, my friend.
Yep.
So the
Yes,
developers have been very, very, very open about the compatibility with FS 2020 add-ons for 2024. So yes, my friend, if you purchase it now, don't worry, you don't have to make another purchase. They understand that it's a lot of money. And again, we're probably going to be spending another $80 to $100 on the new flight sim. So yeah, it would suck to have to buy this all over again. But yes, all these add-ons will be compatible.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, like Gonzo said, this was a makeup stream for yesterday, even though I completed my end, but I, didn't have no problems jumping in, flying with him again. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us because we have to actually go make some money now and work.
Indeed.
Indeed. But yeah, guys, we appreciate all the support, appreciate all the new watchers, appreciate all the subscribers. All the support really means a lot to us. It definitely keeps us motivated. Maybe we'll start popping in on some, before work streams more often once our schedules align here a little bit better. But yeah, guys, we appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one. And as always, happy flying. See you guys in the next one.
Yep, happy flying. And really quick, Flight 365, I just sent you the friend request, my friend. I just literally sent it. So keep an eye out for that. I am under Gonzo DC2 on the flight sim side. So look forward to that, man. And guys, like Captain Flako said, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you all on the next one. So happy flying, my friends. Cue the outro.
I sent you one too as well. So I'll just stay looking out for that one. See you guys.
Thank you for choosing that Flight Sim channel. We invite you to our next stream as we take the skies once again. Until next time, and as always, happy flying.